Yeah, 66 for Nick. You're in the final group tomorrow. I have a chance to win this championship. What was the formula that worked for you today?
Tail of 2 nines. Honestly, I think I hit almost every fairway and every green on the front, and then I don't know what happened on the back. I was everywhere and made a couple of putts, kept it together, and very happy with the way I played.
It was an interesting par you made on 12. We saw you shake your hand. Is everything okay there?
Yeah, my right hand almost completely slipped off the club.
It was frustration.
And almost missed the ball. It happens, honestly. I don't know if anybody's ever been over there, but it's not that bad. Yeah, very, very fortunate break.
You were playing today with a former #1 in the world in Justin Rose and the current #1 in the world, Scottie Scheffler. Being around those two great players, did that heighten your concentration a little bit at all?
Yeah, it's absolutely. They're two great people to learn from. It was fun watching Scottie play. Played a couple of practice rounds with him, but that was the first time I played with him in a tournament. So kind of seeing how he goes about his business was really good. But I had a blast playing with both of them.
Seems like you're safely on to the BMW Championship and maybe beyond after the performance. Have your goals now shifted considering your position heading into the final round?
I don't know about that. I still got to go play ball tomorrow. But no, everything stays the same. I'm going to try to go out the same game plan and make a bunch of putts.
Still 18 holes to go this week before maybe the goals start to shift a little bit for Nick Dunlap. A big goal for him has to win PGA Tour Rookie of the Year, has to be winning that award. As you look at the rounds he's strung together this week, 67, 65, 66. What was the story of the day for him?
Well, for me, it's escapability. He's tied for 58 this week in driving accuracy, and I know we've talked about it for the entire week. He hits the ball a long way, so he can get away with it if he's far enough up in the rough, but this golf course, at some point, it's got to bite you. But today, it did not bite Nick Dunlap. His short game was amazing. For the year, he's 134th in strokes gained around the green, and he's just been outstanding this week. And here we are on 10, was right off the tee, caught a flyer, hit it long left. That may not look like an outstanding pitch shot, but he had to come over the brow of that bunker, green running away from him. He would go on to just drain this putt to stay bogey-free at the time.
It seemed like this was an important momentum putt as you're making the turn to have a somewhat unlikely par save.
And seeing what Hideki was doing starting his round, you knew you didn't want to lose so much touch. And here we are, we just saw it on 12, way right off the tee. Great break to have a shot at it, and then hits this, possibly one of the hardest chip shots you can have on this golf course. He's chipping, he's got to bump it through the fringe, and then just on the other side of that hole is the penalty area. Anything could happen here. Very easy to leave this shot short. And as I've talked about with that shot with Hideki, bumping it through this Bermuda fairway is really difficult. But Nick, an Alabama Crimson Tide, he is used to playing in Bermuda and knows how it's going to come out. And again, his putter has looked outstanding, just holding all these par putts. You can see the wry smile there. How we really stole one. And on 17, another right miss. It's so hard to play 3 rounds missing the fairways like he has and be in the position he is. Maybe a little bit unfortunate it gets that left kick and doesn't chase on back closer, but leaving himself a little bit of an awkward up and down with a tough stance on the edge of this bunker. And for someone who doesn't chip the ball well, he certainly hit a lot of chips to virtual kick-in range today. And why not? Finishing off your round, spray another drive out to the right in the rough, leave it in this awkward bunker shot, penalty area on the other side of the hole, and I'll just spin it down there to 2.5 feet.
I mean, it was save after save around these greens on the backside. And you think, like, what could have been with all these driver misses to the right side. Did you put any stock in how gingerly he looked at his wrist on 12? Did that cause any of these right misses? Or do you think that was more just slippage and there was just some technical issue he was dealing with?
He's got his left wrist taped up, and he always has. So, I mean, a guy like him who has that much power, hits down into the ground that much, you would think it's more of a left wrist thing. I think playing in the heat out here, you've got to dry your hands off constantly, and I think I'm going to take him for his word. There was no pain. It was just slippage.
Let's take a look the last 30 years at PGA Tour Rookie of the Years and the guys that have had multiple win seasons. You go to Tiger Woods, and that was just 7 starts for Tiger. Paul in 96 had 2 wins. Carlos Franco, a couple wins. Todd Hamilton, different case. Of course, he had 2 wins, a major, was 39 years old, and played overseas for most of his career, the American. And more recent memory, Keegan Bradley, a couple wins, including a PGA Championship. And, Xander Schauffele won what was then the Greenbrier and the Tour Championship. Nick Dunlap already has 2 wins So to have a 2-win season as a rookie, very special. Doesn't happen too often. To have a 3-win season, then you're reaching a different echelon, a different stratosphere that we just don't see rookies do.
No, and we've kind of known this about this kid for a long time, the way he won the U.S. Junior and then followed it up last year winning the U.S. Amateur at Cherry Hills. He is a born winner. It was an outstanding collegiate player at Alabama, would certainly have been one of those guys that would have been fast-tracked to the PGA Tour through the PGA Tour U accelerated program. But now, I mean, to be all the lists he's now on, he's on a list with Tiger Woods, the only 2 guys to win those amateur championships. He's on a list with Phil Mickelson, last player to win
as
a PGA Tour event as an amateur. So I think just there, the PGA Tour Rookie of the Year, it's for me, it's a kind of a foregone conclusion. You got to put those 2 wins above anything, and he's not even getting the 500 points from the Amex win.
In which, if he had had those entering the playoffs, would have been around 35th. Didn't have him, was 67th. But with his play this week, unlikely that he's able to chase down Matsuyama. Very likely that he'll secure himself a PGA Tour Rookie of the Year because he'll then have played his way into the BMW Championship. Potentially, if he had a solo second finish tomorrow, would be a lock for the Tour Championship as well. So a big Sunday for Nick Dunlap.